Now at the plate. Hit in the air, left field, bunting. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there.
Consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but give a little bit on the edges, like you said. But from what I've seen, firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Barnes has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
This one in the air, center field. Barnes. And that ends the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Torrero coming home. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. One run across, and it's off the wall. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Single so far. Hit on the ground to short. And that's an out. Ryan also throwing. Slice to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
This to third. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No low. On the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out.
That pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Got him! And that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone. But the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything.
That one ripped. Out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he...
Got him looking for the K. Throws him with a backdoor slider. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Hit to second, and it's thrown into center.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ballgame. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 on, 1 out. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. After an inning and a half. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, clearly just anxious.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very good in the scoring position and try to have a better chance of scoring, I tell you.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He'll score. It's 1-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And there's a hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the ground to the left. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Wow, hitting number 3. That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging. But with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy. It's even...
And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. One down, base is empty. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on...
Runner on the go again. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Gone in the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Just locked him up right there for the second out.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. A big first out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Situations.
Action in the pen down there. Richard Riddick. Get it. Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-3.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it. Accomplished.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Durant to second, and that's 2. All tied up, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He jacks that one out to left. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it in. You're not looking up in that location. Very difficult to catch up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough.
In right now, 1-run game here in the 9th. And he grounds one to the right side. Durant. On to first, ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Get out of town. He circles the bases. His second homer this series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
He's a guy who does it all. Swung on, belted. It's a bomb. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Bird. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing we're loaded on that ball.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Going, gone. A 2-run shot, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one is absolutely belted. Jay on the move. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases.
swing and a miss, and that is that. One of the best arms of the sport. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over. But
that one ripped. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall.
He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one ripped right center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that is the inning.
I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One run across. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 8-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases. Hitter, with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ground ball right side. One at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Mounties on top here. 8-5. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound to pitch before. Felt like he should have. You know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Inside, and it hit him. Barnes. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton. And
with the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. He's done it again. his second homer of the game. And we're starting over. It's 8-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat.
Now at first base, pinch running here, Richie Diamond.
Can be a little bit of a dance, strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Runner on the move, that's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in score. Man at second. Base hit into right center. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure. Getting a result like that at the plate doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a huge at-bat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, into score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. McMillan is just one strike away. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.